Hey everyone, this is Christina Allison and thank you for watching my vlog. This is for my Communication 616, Communicating Mindfully. My topic today is Business and Professional Communication Public Testing. So what is business and professional communication? According to our reading in Communication Ethics, Literacy, Dialogue, and Difference by Ronald C. Arnett and Janie M. Harden-Fritz and Leanne M. Bell, business and professional communication ethics literacy requires us to read the public direction of an organization as defined by its mission and purpose to discern necessary moments of change. Keeping the focus of attention on core values permits clarity of vision to guide enduring public direction while permitting innovation to renew products, services, and persons. It is the dialectic enactment of direction of a company and change that announces the character, the identity, and the company type of a given business. The baseline good is survival and is attentive to the manner of protecting and promoting the distinctive character of a company. So business and professional communication, the study of communication within a particular business and professional setting, defined by participating in the public square of a competitive economic exchange. So the business and professional setting addresses a form of style of communication. The purpose is to be able to communicate what the organization is doing. The truism is a business must embrace unity of direction and change in the actualization of a communicative good of survival and competitiveness. So the goods are survival and competitiveness. So dialectic of direction and change, the commitment is to the direction and change, basically that nothing stays the same. The assumptions are that there be clarity and direction. It is about the messaging and the change that is how they articulate that change. One of them is professionalism, which they refer to as good manners and proper form and how you should be in manners of your being. And that there should always be ongoing learning and a purpose for the change. What is the why, especially when organizations are making a pivot or a change? Clear direction of any organization and the strong responsiveness when change occurs. So some change is not intentional, sometimes it is market reactive. So what is really important is the unity of direction and change, which is your communication ethics good. So what is public testing? Basically, what public testing is responding to the marketplace. In the book, it says a company without clarity and direction falls prey to atrophy and decline, unable to engage in self-critical examination and change. All companies need to have a direction and a vision to know which way it's going, and have the ability, when it gets feedback, to pivot and change or decline. So the test of direction and change rests in that public accountability and having a vision and a direction shapes where all of the energy and resources of an organization will go. They have to be responsive in a very competitive marketplace to know the how and the why of the change in order to make cognitive changes within their organization, how to message it, how to create it to fit into that organization to keep it healthy. I chose The Big Short and this particular clip about change. This particular clip is after these two gentlemen have bet against the housing market, which was totally unheard of because they had found how it was being manipulated and abused and knew that it was unsustainable and was going to fall. And this particular clip shows to be conscious of the decisions that we make, and that even though we quote win unquote, there are some ramifications and collateral damage for those choices. So even as this small business is going to make billions, there are many who are going to lose because other organizations were not being ethical in what they do. So here's that clip.
Stop it. Stop. What? You have any idea what you just did?
Come on, we just made the deal of our lifetimes. We should celebrate.
You just bet against the American economy.
Fuck yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Which means, if we're right, people lose homes, people lose jobs, people lose retirement savings, people lose pensions. You know what I hate about fucking banking? It reduces people to numbers. Here's a number. Every 1% unemployment goes up, 40,000 people die. Did you know that?
No.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
We're just excited. Just don't fucking dance.
All right.
Where are you going? Whoa, I just got really scared.
The article that I chose was from AAA to Junk, and it has to also do about the credit rating agencies that created that ability to have that scene even exist. And it had to do more with how the rating agencies, Moody's, Fitch, and Standards & Poor's, which are the rating agencies who now just state that it's an opinion, but one that is strongly leaned upon for how people spend their money and what they invest in. And it was also how the Irish print media tended to, quote, reproduce the perceived legitimacy, authority, and relevance of the rating agencies as elite institutional actors and unproblematically accept the structures, mechanisms, and values of the wider, quote, market system, unquote. And it is that sometimes organizations do not do what's for the public good and really do have a direction that is based purely on greed. And that was why I chose the Big Short, and this article was the idea that organizations can sometimes be misdirected, and even with the public acceptance of that, because it has been manipulated, that what people depend on are not based in true value, and that the goods are not for betterment, but purely for greed and growth. Sorry. And in conclusion, in the positives, public testing is essential for an organization's longevity. It is about how do they conduct themselves and how do they grow their business, how do they have a direction, and are they listening to the responses should the marketplace change. Public testing promotes the clarity of an organizational direction. It helps them to create vision and have to go to where they need to go. Again, being open to finding new ways of doing things. That is listening to what is happening. And again, sometimes that happens in the negative, not always in the positive. So these are my references. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. Thank you.